Continue.
Some of the faces on display today for this NFC Championship game presented by Intuit TurboTax. As we get set to say hello to Aaron Andrews and EA, in some ways, it's been a long week for the 49ers.
Kyle Shanahan telling us we've been ready to play this game since Monday. Trent Williams saying, I haven't had a full night of sleep since we beat Dallas. Feels like it took us 10 years to get us back here, but here they are, the 49ers in their third NFC Championship in 4 years. Kyle Shanahan said because of this, we are hardened as a group. We have a different kind of confidence. I'll tell you who doesn't have a lot of experience. Their rookie quarterback, Brock Purdy, who said, I got to keep it simple and rely on the guys who have been there before. It's going to be really interesting, Tucker Goldie, to see how he deals with this rain and wind as well. As I send it over to you.
Aaron, by his own admission, Jalen Hurts told us he's not 100% heading into this game, continuing to receive some treatment to his right shoulder, but he takes heed in the message Nick Sirianni gave to the team Saturday night. That as important as scheme and strategy are, this is about mindset and mental toughness. As center Jason Kelsey told us, everyone in the league is tough, but who can be toughest for the longest? Something else to point out, as Aaron mentioned, this rain continuing to fall. Ball security crucial for both of these teams. Let's keep an eye out for that as this rain continues, guys. Can't wait.
Just that, we remind you the Spanish language broadcast available today on Fox Sports. And there is the weather. It's relatively warm today. 50 degrees. Wind could be a factor in the rain. We'll see it most of the day. 49ers have won the toss. They've decided to first, as we will see Jalen Hurts in that injured shoulder first. Fans are ready to go, and so are we for this NFC Championship. And here we go. Short kick, Scott. As a seed, Boston Scott becomes the 40 and a good return for Philadelphia, where we will see Jalen Hurts on the field. And there's a little bit of a scrum on the field right now. Tensions flaring on the opening kickoff. And the Eagles will have good field position as the officials clear it out. And we will see Jalen Hurts in that shoulder that Tom talked about first.
Yeah, I think it's something for us to keep an eye on, especially everyone understanding just how valuable he is in the run game. But I think the conversation around Jalen Hurts, Kevin, all year has been, how much is he the product of the talent around and whatnot? I think those games he missed with that shoulder injury towards the end of the year, they will help us right out. I think the value in this team is pretty clear.
Shotgun, 4, loaded, 6, shotgun, going, 1, loaded, 3, reserve.
And I think about the offense when you look, we talk about the Eagles can do whatever they want, but they're more of a passing offense early, aren't they?
They are, and that's, right off the bat, first play, they are one of the most pass-heavy teams on early downs, and really that threat on early pass is what enables them to spread the field. They're lining up a lot of these expanded formations, which is how they build their space and their advantage for their run game.
Second down here is Miles Sanders right off the gut, and a first down for the Eagles up to the 46. And there's an injured 49ers at front runner. Oh boy. Warner just sensational. Second time named to the All-Pro team this year, and he's a critical part of this number 1 D.
Man down!
There's Warner right there, number 54. Tough to tell. Injury timeout here in Philadelphia.
Jeez.
Ironic. Edelman's struggling with reception.
Two things I hate dropping. Balls and calls.
But you need a better network. Welcome Unlimited plan for just $25 a line.
I'm listening.
The best unlimited price ever.
Thanks, I'm switching now.
Whether you're in the city or on the road.
Reception.
And getting the network you want for the price you love.
Touchdown! Go! For a limited time, switch to Verizon for just $25 a line. Guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
What's it like? Always knowing the truth.
I could just tell.
When anyone is lying.
I think there's been a murder. Look out! I have been kind of a death magnet. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Invention is an act of determination to go where you couldn't before. Achieve goals in one step out of fiction. That's why Honda engineers didn't just redesign the Pilot Trail Sport. They built the most off-road capable Honda SUV ever. The all-new Pilot Trail Sport, part of the Honda line of rugged vehicles.
International flavors all so different. Original chicken so magnificent. There is really no equivalent. Unrivaled all three. FBA. Having your way.
Some gateway traditions really leave you guessing. MailChimp takes the guesswork out of email marketing by predicting which of your customers are more likely to purchase again, so you can celebrate your sales all season long. Guess less and sell more with Intuit MailChimp.
For a chance at $100,000 and Terry's prize, download the Super 6 app now. That's like
Well, Fred Warner up on his own accord and going into the medical tent to get checked out. Hopefully he's okay. Oren Burks comes on to replace him in the meantime. And it's 1st and 10, Eagles on this opening drive. Burks. And here against this 49ers defense, they've been so great all year. They get to the quarterback. Strength is really overall, isn't it? There's no real weakness.
They're not. They're good at pretty much everything.
Healthcare, missing your players. Missing ingredients. You are missing a ship. Inventory full. Miller bombs. Missing ingredients. You are slow bombs. Missing ingredients. You are missing explosive. Recipe recall bomb. Miller ship. Inventory full. Recipe recall.
Looking for somewhere to go. It's not there. It's just going to run out of bounds after a short game. Eric Armstead has pursuits. Going to bring him 3rd down. There's Fred Warner back in the game, so that's good to see for the 49ers.
Yeah, and he's their engine. You know, Nick Bosa, of course, is a tremendous player along with Eric Armstead up front. But Fred Warner, he's the glue that makes that entire defense work. He connects the front end with the defensive line to the secondary. You're San Francisco, you're ecstatic that number 54 is back in the game.
Third and 8. It's coming. Hurts rolls away. It's caught for a 1st down. Low throw, but a good adjustment from A.J. Brown.
Well, a fast start here to A.J. Brown after a slow week. You're going to see Drake Greenlaw. He's unblocked. What a great job there by Jalen Hurts buying time. And then watch A.J. Brown. Gets his hands clearly under the ball. Secures the catch. We kind of had a thought coming in here today, Kevin, that they would find a way to get A.J. Brown involved in the game. Much was made of his frustrations towards the end. Didn't feel like he was much part of the game last week in New York. Big 3rd down there.
Early little difference. Sanders tripped up after a short game by Kevin Gibbons. Now, Brown last week only had 3 catches for 22 yards, but of course, the Eagles were up 28-0 in that game before you could blink, so they didn't have to be. And Nick Sirianni in his 2nd year got playoffs both seasons and now to the championship game in his 2nd season.
Yeah, and you got to imagine he's one of the front runners right now for NFL Coach of the Year. The job he's done to turn around not only the wins and losses, but the way they've built his culture, his identity here in Philadelphia. Probably his biggest victory has been development and the emergence of Jalen Hurts as one of the stars of this league.
Hurts dancing around, pressure from Bosa, throws on the line, and Afunga came over to pick it off, but he's out of bounds. Good anticipation from Afunga and the pressure from Bosa, and the 3rd and long coming up.
And this is something we're going to keep track of all day. Watch the job here Bosa does. When he gets to the depth of Jalen Hurts, watch him stop. See how he doesn't just jump inside the right tackle, Lane Johnson, keeping Jalen Hurts from the ability to both break through vertically through the line of scrimmage, but also break contain. Rushing with your eyes. It's something DeMeco Ryans has been harping on all week, preparing for Jalen Hurts. That was a nice job there by Bosa.
3rd and 10 here. They back off the blitz. Hurts over the middle, caught short on the first down. As Goddard making the catch. But that should put them in field goal range if they decide to go for it.
Yeah, well, I think Nick Sirianni, I mean, he's had the cutting edge right now, the first down renaissance that's going throughout the NFL. I'm not shocked here, KB. He treats this in these conditions with this wind. This is 4-down territory.
And so they will go. 69% on the year on 4th down, 4th best in the NFL. Hurts runs out of the pocket, looking for a deep Devontae Smith. One-hander, it's in. He's got it. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Just an absolutely remarkable catch. Not only to stick up that right hand, he's clearly in. Great body control. Philly's going fast, but he was definitely in bounds.
Hurts looking, has all day. Can't find anyone. Now some pressure comes and throws it underneath, incomplete. Man, what a catch that was.
Yeah, San Francisco went straight man. You see him across the board, man, and they're in great shape. Jimmy Ward's in good position. This is just scramble drill. They teach the receivers, if you're running horizontal, you're running to the sideline, when you see your quarterback scramble, you go deep. You go take the top off and run. Unbelievable catch and adjustment in the air by Devontae Smith. Let's go back to that decision early in this game. That is very on brand. That is very much the culture and the attitude Nick Sirianni has brought to Philadelphia. They're one of the most aggressive teams in attempting for
And Sanders walks in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Want to see two good double teams? Watch the movement on the interior of this defensive line by the Philadelphia offensive line, widely regarded as the best unit in the league. Their head coach has a lot of confidence in his quarterback. 4th down conversion. The offensive line does the rest. They're the best opening drive scoring team in the league. 9 of them coming into today. They just had their 10th.
Extra point is good. So the Eagles go on 4th and 3. The big catch to Devontae Smith set up a 1st and goal, a 29-yarder, a one-hander, and another opening drive touchdown. Eagles in front.
Ever since we started looking for a better cashback credit card.
Options have been coming out of the woodwork.
Exactly.
At NerdWallet, we can help you make the smartest decision by comparing top cards. That way you get cash back on the things you care about most.
Oh, that one has cashback on dining out.
We don't have a table.
Where's our daughter? Hi, Mom.
NerdWallet, the smartest decision for all your financial decisions.
This is the truck that helps keep families safe. And the truck that helps you get far from home.
Moldown. You are missing. Red. Recipe with health kit. England. Smoke on. Missing the bomb. Missing the left brain. Grab the ball.
Doctors and the rising generation. This is the one more truck owners are switching to. This is what it means to be a man.
Did you know Google makes a phone? Do you know about its camera? Like the way it fixes blurry photos. Magically erases annoying distractions. And even fixes photos taken with your old phone. Now that you know all that, did you know switching has never been easier? Start fixing with Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google. Get Google Pixel 7 Pro for free. Who says you have to spend more on skincare to get results? I power up my skin with Olay. It works. Guaranteed. Try niacinamide for strength, retinol 24 for smoothness, and vitamin C for brightness. Olay.
When you spend more ingredients in your pizza, you also get better papatillas, better cheese sticks, better yummy and better. Get any two or more for just $6.99 each. That's Papa John's. How much longer? Can these 8 remaining celebrities hold on? Everything hurts. I can't do it. Thousands of policy schools. Special Forces World's Toughest Test. Only Wednesday on Fox.
Well, a huge catch by Devontae Smith, and it turns out it looks like the Eagles got away with one. Let's bring in Mike Pereira. Mike, look at all these different angles. What do you think?
Well, he's clearly going to the ground, Kevin. The ball hits the ground. He's got to maintain control, but you see him lose control there. Had that been challenged.
When he got up so fast, when we saw the initial replay, he was 3 yards in back. So it wasn't that he was taking on that other angle. You heard Mike Pereira mention it. We didn't see it initially, but that ball hits the ground. If you're San Francisco right now, that's a big part of the game.
So now the 49ers turn on offense, starting from their own 25, where we will see the rookie quarterback Brock Purdy, who has been sensational. The third quarterback of the year for San Francisco with all the injuries. And all he's done is win every single game he started. He's sitting and he's got his team in the
14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He has taken care of this offense today. Brock Purdy is, can he take care of the ball, but not play conservative?
Okay, 2, back the ball. Go, arrows, 1, loaded, 3, reserve.
Standing over there, George Kittle, right on target. Kittle, a monster game last week. And a good start for him there. And Kittle's really kind of had a second life with Brock Purdy. We know about Trent Williams, one of the best in the game. But since Purdy has started, Kittle has been like the featured guy.
9 pistol level, 2, loaded, 0, reserve.
Samuel, is he at running back? Where's Christian McCaffrey? Is he lined up at wide receiver? The versatility of both their personnel groups and their formation variety, it's very hard both pre and post now.
Looks like it's always
There he goes nowhere. He's not going to get the first down, looks like. C.J. Gardner-Johnson was there on a stop, and a run of a third down and less than a yard. So McCaffrey, we watch him today. The 49ers so quickly here. Coming into this game with a calf injury from last week. Third strike and a hand off McCaffrey is going to get first down, San Francisco. Sean McKean was the youngest. We're going down to days here, Greg. We're really doing that. Brock Purdy, 23 years, 33 days, and happened to be the last pick of the draft this year.
Let's see where this goes.
Unbelievable.
Tight second.
Come on. Makes the catch out of the first down.
Now let's see what the penalty is.
John Hussey, our referee, this afternoon.
Offside. Defense on the side. Result of the play. First down.
That's on the side of Reddick. They will take the catch to Ayuk instead of Reddick.
Find this on the clock.
Here, tied for second in the league in sacks.
There you go.
The Eagles team almost broke the sack record. 70. special team, right? They've been rock solid, but the pressure and the sacks and quarterback, that's where they excel.
That's one thing that you mentioned starts up front.
Stay up there.
You're in passing downs.
I'll make my way up here.
As San Francisco Flyers here early, their ability to rush the passer. And they also have one of the premier quarterback combinations, James Bradbury, Darius Slay on the outside. This is as formidable defense as there is across the entire league.
Big pressure from Purdy. Flying in the air. It is. Is it picked? No, hit the ground. And comes that pressure on Purdy that time and brings up third down.
One of the biggest matchups of the day here is who's going to be able to block Hassan Reddick. This time, they're trying to block him with Croft, the tight end. And listen, it's hard to block Hassan Reddick. There's something going on here on the sidelines. They're challenging it. Yeah, they're going to challenge this. They were screaming from Nick Sirianni. They were all looking up at the jumbo monitor, the jumbo screen, and they came running. Hassan Reddick came running over to Nick Sirianni.
Philadelphia is challenging for going on the field. I think it'll be fast. Come out.
Yeah, so take a look here. This ball is clearly hit. That is an open hand. That is a fumble, Kevin.
Sure looks like it. Eagles have challenged this. We'll take a break when they look at it. Back to Philly after this.
Peanut butter. What? The walkie, the paint roller, the battery, the trash bags, the replay, no way. The egg carton. Did you know the egg carton? It says it right here. Whoa. Electric wheelchair. You know that, Lou? Yep. Hawaiian pizza.
Your family has missions to prevent the apocalypse. You must sacrifice one of the three of you, or the world will end.
We're not sacrificing anyone.
The billions will perish.
None of this is real!
I saw something in the light. Make a choice. Knock at the cabin. Rated R.
What if you were a gigantic snack food maker, and you had to wrestle a massively complex supply chain to satisfy cravings from Tokyo to Toledo? So you partner with IBM Consulting to bring together data and workflows so that every driver and merchandiser can serve up jalapeno, sesame, and chocolate-covered goodness with real-time data-driven. IBM, let's create.
Are you one of the millions surprised by your wireless rates increasing last year? You have right. I'm not entirely sure they are because I'm a loyal, just a chunk of British accent. But I do know this. T-Mobile has a price lock guarantee, and that means they won't raise the rates of your talk, text, and data ever. As if iPhone 14 Pro owners weren't already giddy enough. Switch to T-Mobile today and get the powerful iPhone 14 Pro on us. Join T-Mobile and experience price lock guarantee. A guarantee you won't look back. That's a guarantee.
Championship Sunday continues tonight on CBS with the AFC Championship game presented by Intuit TurboTax. Stream games live on your mobile phone with NFL Plus.
Today's game is sponsored by T-Mobile with price lock guarantee.
After reviewing the play, the ball came out prior to the quarterback's hand being thrown. By number 72 of the defense. Will the game clock operator please put it 6-5-6 on the game clock, please? 6-5-6. Thank you.
Well, that's obviously a huge turn of revenge. You just talked about Purdy has not turned it over, but that's the mismatch with Reddick against the backup tight end there.
Yeah, and you led the broadcast talking about Reddick and the impact he's made now in his first year. You see him there, he's fired up. The biggest thing he does, his sacks don't just result in sacks. He has an unbelievable ability to do what you just see there, which is attack the throwing hand, attack the ball. He can force turnovers, rush the passer. He's made quite the impact here in Philadelphia.
So the Eagles take over. Here is Sanders. Hands it outside. This now stretches there. Enough blocks played well. But it's 49ers run defense, which is number 2 in the NFL during the regular season. First for Brock Purdy. Only 2 interceptions since he's been a starter. Tight end up to midfield, and he's got about 6 yards for Greenlaw knocked him down. Let's go downstairs to Aaron.
Not the start San Francisco wants to see, and nobody wants to see this over here on the bench. This is the shot that San Francisco's doctors looking. We're going to look at this. I'm looking at it in real time. Yeah, he was hit right there on his wrist, and that's where the doctors were looking, guys, on that right arm. We'll keep you updated.
Wow, that's... Yeah, the backup, by the way, is Josh Johnson. Jimmy Garoppolo not healthy, and they're hoping maybe for this week he's not there, so Purdy can't go. It's Josh Johnson. Right now, 3rd and 4, Philadelphia. Game last week, nothing here. A solid play by Samson Adokon. And looks like this time the Eagles will punt. Yeah, under defense with a nice stand.
Yeah, they needed that, KB, and I think Shane Steichen, the offensive coordinator, I think in his mind, he thought he had 2 downs. You can always tell their intent for what they're going to do on 4th down by what they run on 3rd. I think that inside handoff, he's telling himself, Nick Sirianni said, hey, you get this thing to 1, 2.
Healthcare. Recipe required upgrades. Next up, one. Notice correcting. Healthcare. Collectibles. Audit Cycle Homes. Collectibles cannot be infected in a current state. Training manual. Comics. You have 42 weapon parts. Force carrier.
Go into the end zone for a touchback. So the 49ers
Splendour wanted to the next area.
check out Brock Purdy's wrist. We come back 7-0 Eagles.
Okay. All right.
Splendour wanted to the next area.
You got the cat box! Oh my... I'm sorry. Okay. Now you die.
Only PS7, rated PG.
Let the kid down, live in that. Never touch ground, never enough. Get down, live in that. Never touch ground, never enough.
Splendour wanted to the next area.
Oh shit.
When the opponent is unaware of you, throw the 10 miles to distract them. Press button.
I'm telling you that I shot the slider last night.
So you just own a cat now?
I closed it. Why don't we check the replay on it? That's cool.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge.
Continue.
Home and auto with Progressive.
Just gonna get the cat.
So sweet, so crispy. Nobody makes breakfast as good as Wendy's new homestyle French toast sticks.
Choose Wendy's home-style French toast sticks.
Oral treatment for COVID-19. Could it be right for you? If you have a high risk factor, like being over 50, heart disease, diabetes, asthma, or smoking, and you test positive, don't wait. Ask your provider about oral treatment right away.
Justice is what you do yourself.
Accused only Tuesday at 9 on Fox. But we still have a chance to win Terry's SUV plus $100,000. Just by playing Fox Super 6. Get your phone out now. Download the free Super 6 app. Enter your 6 game predictions for a chance at Terry's money. And then opt into the SUV sweepstakes for a chance at his ride. Well, big news here back at the game. Josh Johnson, the backup quarterback, is in. Brock Purdy was warming up, Greg, and then it looks like he's saying here that he can't throw, he can't do it. Aaron told us about the wrist injury on that sack by Reddick. Oh my goodness, what a turn of events. And so now it's Johnson, who's been around and then some. He's been with 13 teams. Now championship game with the 49ers. Jimmy McCaffrey trying to get the run game going. McCaffrey works hard to get up to the 24th. How do the 49ers respond?
Yeah, I think right now,
Damn, third string quarterback now playing.
Williams, Christian McCaffrey, Debo, those guys have to look at themselves and say, all right, we need to shoulder more of this load. We need to take as much pressure off Josh Johnson and put it onto ourselves as a play caller. Kyle Shanahan has to go down his list. There's going to be some things he's going to check off. He's got to say, all right, what is Josh? What does he know inside and out? I've got to get him some rhythm and some completions early here in this drive.
Johnson, pressure, right, buries him. Oh. And the Eagles with a big sack and the big play, and Reddick takes it over.
Well, they've had no answer, but again, they're trying to block Hassan Reddick with tight ends, and KB, I think that's a fumble. I think he takes that ball. Let's take a look. He clearly comes up with the ball, but let's see where possession is. Oh, Mike Brewer, that is close.
It is very close, but I think when his rear end hits the ground first, he still has control of the ball, so he'd be down by contact.
Yeah, I think the game plan of block Hassan Reddick with anyone other than a tackle right now has got to go out the window.
Play clock winding down. They get the play off, maybe, or no, they don't. Delay of game. And this is a disaster of a start for San Francisco.
Delay of game.
It goes without saying they've got to find a way to settle in here. The defense, D'Amico Ryan's over there talking to his group, saying, hey, we might have to shoulder a little of this game. Let's keep it a 7-0 game for as long as we can. Give Kyle Shanahan a chance to regroup here on offense.
Johnson just going to hand off McCaffrey. A long way to go. That's a good race. McCaffrey made it interesting out across the 25. He's still going to be about 4 yards short of a first down. And the 49ers will send down the punt team. The 49ers and Brock Purdy, how do they react? Aaron tells us now they're calling it an elbow as he's getting checked out.
Not looking good for 49ers.
We'll find out if he's able to come back or if that's it for him today. Right now, 7-0 Eagles, 2:41 to go in this first quarter. Wisnowski to punt it away. Devontae Smith is back for the Eagles. Short punt. Smith's going to let it go. And rolls on down inside the 30. And that's where the Eagles will take over with an early lead in this NFC Championship. And hang on, there's a flag. Nick Bosa is now down on one knee.
Damn, 49ers are dropping like flies.
My goodness.
And this is...
After the play is over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 28 of the receiving team. That penalty is half the distance to the goal. First down, timeout.
All the concern for Brock Purdy, the 49ers quarterback, out of this game right now. We'll see if he can come back. Eagles up 7-0.
Kate only has 3 weeks left. She's a 3rd-generation sailor.
Sailor? Make sure she joins USAA. They have auto, home, renters, life insurance. They even have a bank.
Oh, my family loves USAA. We've been members for 40 years. But you can keep trying, though. How long have you been working on that?
A while.
USAA. It's for the military community and their families. There was a mother and a father who had a son. They didn't have much money, but they were happy. One day, they heard that the country was sending soldiers to their town. The young family decided to flee. They were scared.
My thoughts exactly.
Until disaster struck. Tensions were high. Luckily, replacement costumes were shipped with FedEx, which means Mr. Harvey could picture the perfect night. What's next?
Welcome back to the NFC Championship. In Philly. Aerial coverage today provided by Tubi. 7-0 Eagles.
Shotgun ammo. 4. Loaded. Okay. 2. Practical.
Here's Jalen Hurts looking to throw. Quick throw for A.J. Brown. Gets a block.
Shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 4. Loaded. 10. Reserve.
Watching, this is the play that took out Bosa.
Yeah, Bosa wasn't even in the game. He's standing on the sideline getting ready to run out. You see that last little push there by Job is what they call. They always call the second guy, but you'll see there was some collateral damage there. Nick Bosa's ready to run out and take the field for the next defensive possession, and he gets caught the fray.
Hurts another quick throw. A.J. Brown again. And a block from Haskell. Good tackle. Jimmy Wooler right out there. After a gain of 1. So how about the 49ers defense now? How did they react and think after their quarterback is hurt, and who knows what his status is?
It's exactly the same thing that we said was happening inside the offensive huddle with their leaders. Now the defensive leaders, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, they need to understand this. The entire framework and plan now is out the window. You need to turn this into a low-scoring, low-possession, takeaways. You got to try to grind this game out now until they find out whether Brock Purdy's able to return.
Second down, West coming, and Hurts is taken down. Fred Warner on that play. A bit of a ball on the snap, too, so Hurts left to contain the third long.
And you see he kind of bobbles the snap, which kind of throws off the timing. Either way, Fred Warner's unblocked. He just kind of pulls the trigger from his inside linebacker spot. The timing of that whole play is thrown off.
And the Eagles call timeouts. They're first. Talk things over. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this message for State Farm.
Hey, Jacob Stadium, want that personal connection? So us is converse. They brought us to some players' fixes when they're asleep.
I'm afraid you don't need to get that personal. Get the State Farm personal price plan. It helps you create a more price just for you. Oh, coach, it happened again.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Call Fix Your Quote today. Like good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Final seconds of this first quarter. Third and long for the Eagles. Drive. Eagles say them more than anyone in the league. But that'll be a controversy on that fourth down play they scored on. Devontae Smith.
Shotgun.
Yeah, we've talked the matchup on the outside with these San Francisco defensive backs against A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. A.J. Brown just kind of makes a little slight outside move, just kind of skinnies up the inside. He's got a beat, and that's a ball that Jalen Hurts has majored in all year. He's one of the best in the league, pushing the ball downfield, and that one just gets away from him.
Bosa was down on the ground again. He just fell over his own teammate there, so hopefully he's okay. Here's Kern off the side of his foot maybe, and way out of bounds and short. There's a penalty flag as well. So let's unfold all this. There's a lot going on here.
I'll tell you what, we've checked a lot of squares on what's possible, the possibilities that unfold in this game. There's a lot of guys on the field that are pointing up at the wire.
Pump shotgun. Available upgrades. Recoil. Capacity. Hunting rifle. Available upgrades. Pump shotgun. Available upgrades. Draw speed. Range. Mid-range valid balance shots and slow draw speed. You have 20 draw speed. Craftable. Reload speed. Draw speed. Craftable. Allows you.
The Philadelphia players were pretty adamant that that's what happened. See what the penalty was.
Draw speed. Not enough weapon parts. Allows you to drop a weapon faster. Plus 25% draw speed. Cost 30. Weapon parts. Requires 2 tools. You have 7 weapon parts. You have 2 tools. Circle back.
There's a lot of discussion here. What are you seeing?
Bow has no practical upgrade. Pump shotgun has no practical upgrade. Mid-range shotgun with high reload speed. Not enough range. Request capacity.
Kind of showed that. Now, if
Pump
it
shotgun.
then you basically have a do-over. So you have a do-over if that would be the case, and it would eliminate, by the way, the penalty that was called since it wasn't a personal foul. So they'll see if they can find the footage of the ball hitting the wire.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like the whole Eagles sideline pointed up at the same time. So I think that would be hard to make up. Everyone did at the same time.
No question.
There's Brent Kern, the punter, saying, see what happened? Yeah, something up there.
This is a huge call. I mean, you'll see they were pretty adamant about what they saw, but just from a field position standpoint, this is a critical determination.
Oh, no question. I mean, that ball was well out of bounds and short. See Jake Elliott, the place kicker, out to talk to.
Yeah, from where the officials are going, it looks like they're just going to award the ball here to San Francisco and carry on.
Finish it! I got it!
Nicely done.
Well, it's taken a while. You know, Mike, it's interesting here.
Not today.
Sometimes that evidence might be hard to find, right?
Yeah, that's
Spread out.
they have to have
Next year we need to show more.
By the way, a wire, any type of thing. Sometimes very difficult to see, even though we saw that clear reaction by Philadelphia, but if they can't see it,
We cannot confirm whether the ball hit the wire or not. As a result, penalty will be enforced from a 16 spot, first down. Apologies for the delay, but we wanted to confirm that.
I don't know, Greg.
It's so hard to tell. You know, you can see that the ball is obviously traveling with different rotation than we're traditionally used to seeing. And we're used to seeing a little more of a tight spiral. Up and turns over. That ball was turning sideways. Just hard to tell whether it was a missed kick or if it did actually hit the wire.
9 seconds left in the first. Johnson back to throw. Slings on a good throw to Deebo Samuel. Makes the catch. Going to be a little short of first down, but that's got to feel good for Josh Johnson on his first pass to come in and deliver to Samuel. So the 49ers in good field position here. They trail 7-0 after the first quarter of this NFC Championship on Fox.
Of course, they was stolen. We.
You are very menacing. I just want you to know that.
Now he is.
I will fight for your family.
Started running wild, had a whole team in.
For the war on it. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. See the new trailer now. Rated PG-13.
What if you were a major transit system with billions of passengers taking millions of trips every year? You weren't about to let any cyber attacks slow you down. So you partner with IBM to build a security architecture to keep your data, network, and applications protected. Now you can tackle threats so they don't bring you to the bright side. And everyone's going places, including you. Let's create cybersecurity that keeps your business on track. IBM, let's create.
Next, on Behind the Scenes.
That
performance was legendary. They just piled it on. Roast beef, ham, oven roasted turkey, all on the subway truck.
3 beef, that's great. 3 meat, that's epic.
The Subway Series, the greatest menu of all time. Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. Nervive contains alpha-lipoic acid to relieve occasional nerve aches.
Just download the free MyQL today.
Use for all audience. This broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or photos of the game without any consent is prohibited.
Just hang back like I told you.
I'm glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off some goddamn kid.
You know what? No. How about, hey, I know it wasn't easy, but it was out of him and me. They saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, girl?
His first playoff pass, been in the league for 10 years, been with 13 teams, the third go-around with the 49ers. So he has the veteran experience as far as playing, but not in this type of game. And now it's on his shoulders. The 4th quarterback of the year for Kyle Shanahan. We start with a 2nd and short. Hand off McCaffrey. Right to get for a first down inside the 35. Now what about the starter Purdy, Aaron Andrews?
Well, let's take you through it. Here's the injury, Kevin. Of course, the 49ers are calling it a right elbow. That's when it's happened. Just watching him over here on the sidelines, he's had that right elbow worked on. He's been throwing the ball. He spent some time in the blue tent. That's the latest video we have. They just wrapped up that right elbow. You know, all the while, Kyle Shanahan's been talking to doctors saying, what's going on? Do you have an update? Teammates been coming over and hugging him.
Zero. Detector and FLT ones. It's not safe your check is crossed out. Don't worry, we take good care of it.
But we'll see what happens. Johnson. And whistle blows. I don't know if they got this play off. They did not. Second delay since he's come in there.
Offense. Under penalty.
Here's one thing I'll say. With all that's gone on, and it feels overwhelmingly Philadelphia, it's 7-0 and the 49ers are driving.
Yeah, and barring a controversial call that upon, more extended replay, we determined that it wasn't called on 4th down conversion, San Francisco is fine. Now, the question is, Kyle Shanahan has been able to make magic this year.
Get back there, find that bridge.
Moves on, of course, to Brock Purdy to number 3. But Josh Johnson has to finish this game. Is there more magic now with your 4th string quarterback?
Here's Johnson about to tell us. Pressure comes. Has been taken down by Javon Hargrave, and the signal is he's down. Knees were down there before he threw that. Be the 3rd sack of the day for the Eagles. Here is the controversy we're talking about. 4th and 3. Looked like an unreal catch from Devontae Smith. They hurried to the line, got a playoff, and then eventually scored. And we only saw this replay when we went to commercial. People were wondering, how come the expedited replay didn't look at it? Mike Pereira tells us, because they didn't see that angle. Philly went to the line so quick, there was no time to show it. That's why.
And teams practice that. They have code words that alerts the rest of their teammates, hey, hurry up, I'm not sure.
Relay weapons activated. Modification class market loaded. Press touchpad button to view.
Middle is incomplete as Hargrave in there again, 3rd and 20.
Yeah, you've seen that. Hargrave, the last 2 plays, the sack and now the pass deflection. He's who makes it all go. Of course, Hassan Reddick and Sweat and Brandon Graham, they get all the sacks. He's a double-digit sack guy from the interior defensive line. His play this year has been the difference for this Philadelphia defensive front.
That's a backdrop. People would take their pictures on it.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Johnson in trouble, throws incomplete. The ball is loose just in case McCaffrey gets on it. Graham on the pressure and the flag too, so let's uncover that. So after the punt, whether it hit the wire or not, a promising start to the drive.
Legal formation. Offense number 71.
Someone remind me.
I wasn't trying to disobey
Yeah,
you
you
guys.
mentioned it. That was a prime opportunity to get a short field following the short punt and the penalty on Philadelphia, but San Francisco was only able to move backwards. 2 pre-snap delay games, multiple penalties up front. They've got to find a way to settle in here early on the road and stay alive in this game.
Wisnowski to run away. Brenton Covey called fair catch. All the way back at the center. Been a good start for these Philly fans. Looking for another Super Bowl. Yeah, that last pass was incomplete. Mike Trout, Eagles big time fan. Angels score 7-0 Eagles.
Now is our time. Let's get to work. Let's take it up another level. Son of a... Heavy duty pulling power. To conquer the high road or the off-road. The GMC Sierra Heavy Duty. Premium and capable. Step up to GMC with 3.9% APR for 5 years on Sierra Heavy Duty models. We are professional grade GMC. It takes fight to be a full-time fan. There'll be early check-ins, then late shifts, good days, and bad ones. But you'll never
Smoke bomb. Practical. Recipe requires sugar. Bomb. Practical. Recipe requires. You now have 1 bomb. Espresso. Press. You now have 2 bomb.
with a fighting spirit.
Smoke health kit. Practical. Recipe requires. You now have 2 health kit. You now have 3 smoke bomb. Missing ingredients. Health Molotov. Practical. Recipe requires alcohol. You now have.
So melt at the $6.99 is just for you.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first
Boom.
year.
Arrows. 1. Loaded. 1. Reserve.
With inflation buffers. That's more road trips, more spa days, more what you love. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you get exclusive savings with Richard's Advantage. Save big buy today and free finance.
How about a hand?
These big savings.
You sure you can trust me with that?
Belly. Push harder.
There, how's that?
Let's go. 7-0 Eagles early in the second quarter. Miles Sanders with a 6-yard touchdown for the only score. 49ers, if you just turned us on, lost their quarterback, at least for now. Brock Purdy with an elbow injury. We're keeping an eye on that. Eagles backed up here. Filler on 6. And they're going to hand it off and go nowhere. Sanders, well played. Drake Greenlaw all over it. Going to bring up second down. You know, Jalen Hurts, Greg, it's his third year running this offense, he's ascended to new levels, an MVP finalist this year.
Yeah, and as we mentioned in the open, sometimes you learn more about how valuable a player is when you lose them. And I think those few weeks at the end of the season where Philadelphia had to learn to operate without their potential MVP quarterback, I think you just learned there's a lot of really good players on this Philly offense. Best offensive in the league, offensive line in the league, great skill players. And this whole offense is built around Jalen Hurts. There's no doubt about that.
And Hurts in trouble, and he is just going to get out of the end zone. Bosa wrapped him up.
All right, so when you're defending a zone read, typically one person's assigned to the running back and one person's assigned to the quarterback. In this case, Nick Bosa said, forget it. I'm just going to defend everybody. They're trying to get Jalen Hurts around the edge there with Jack Stoll, number 89, the tight end, as kind of a peel, lead arc blocker, and Nick Bosa was having none of it.
He's in the running for the NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, the year he's at third and 15 now. Third from his own end zone, going far side, and over the head of A.J. Brown. The Eagles will have to find a way. Ever since Allison,
You have more of a fucking chance if you let me help.
Yeah, the importance of that last third down, it was very real. I don't anticipate to convert that long. But even just taking a short check down to allow the punter
Sort
to
of
stand that
before.
typical depth. You're going to see here the punter's
Rats.
his heels are at 9, 10 yards. 49ers are going to try to get some pressure up the middle, knowing this one is not at the normal depth from the long snapper.
And then take him down the 45. Number one for the Niners defense, and Nick Bosa making a huge play with the defense hanging in to keep it a 7-0 game.
This is what you about back there. Or was that it?
We love our new home. There's so much space. We have a guest room now. Yeah,
Your slide should have been set. Expire! Expire! Expire!
Thanks, Anthony.
It's a lot of house.
We can keep it clean. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy, which helps us save a lot of money. Oh, Teddy, did you get my friend's request?
I'll have to check.
All right, you heard it. Search the area. Do not let anybody through.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the can.
Boom, arrows, one, loaded, one, reserved.
Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier pet food. How will your business adapt to change? You could hire an office full of Peyton Mannings. Hey, Huddle.
Welcome to the Paytonverse. Such a visionary.
Game plan.
You go. No, you go.
And call audibles. Or you could use Workday. The finance, HR, and planning systems by over half of the Fortune 500 for being agile like an MVP world. Workday for a changing world.
I mean, it's pretty incredible. The 49ers are in the NFC title game. Trey Lance, their starter, broken ankle week 2, loss for the season. Jimmy Garoppolo, broken left foot against the Dolphins. Hoping to get him back soon at some point. And then Brock Purdy took over. He hasn't lost. And you see there's Debo Samuel trying to kind of wheel their quarterback back into the wrap is off. I don't know if that's good or bad. Showed that on his elbow injury, but for right now, it's Josh Johnson, the fourth quarterback of the year, his first ever playoff action in a decade in the league. Back to pass. Looks to set up a screen. McCaffrey has room. And a block. Christian McCaffrey couldn't get it out of first down, and he should have it and will. Got a good block from Daniel Brunskill out there on the screen.
Rick, 0.
Yeah, the best part about this screen is the timing. McCaffrey doesn't get out there too fast. The landmark for those screens is the inside edge of the numbers. So watch, he allows his lineman to get. Now watch where he hits it. Right along those, they call it.
You guys spread out.
The offensive lineman knows.
Anything? Oh, shit.
Cuts up now. He's got it. And a first down. You know, that's another big thing on this point I've seen. Maybe the ability to withstand this injury because they went out and traded for McCaffrey. Look at where they were before they got him. After, and the 12-1 in the one game they lost, he had gotten there Thursday night. He played against Kansas City Sunday.
Absolutely. And since McCaffrey joined them, it's been a full week of practice following that Kansas City game where you mentioned you got traded after that Thursday night football game in the middle of the night.
I got him.
I think early on, these are the throws Josh Johnson's going to be comfortable with. Nice job there by McCaffrey. He knows he's the outlet. Just find space.
Don't lose him.
Find a gap in the defensive line that your quarterback can see.
9mm pistol. Pistol ammo. 2. Loaded. 0. Reserve. Boom. Arrows. 0. Boom. Air pump shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 2. Reserve.
Las Vegas, the Manning brothers lead the AFC and NFC head coaches. New skills challenges in the first ever AFC NFC flag football game. Tune in next Sunday, 3 Eastern, on ABC and ESPN.
Yeah, you go back and you go back.
Don't lose it.
You go back and you take a look at the mechanism. There's a little issue there at the sideline.
He over there? Don't see him.
I got him.
It's the grip strength, right? There's so many different things going on in that elbow that it's the quarterback's ability to grip the ball. Right, so watch, when Riddick attacks his hand, his elbow really a lot of pitchers, the torque they create on that joint, and watch how hard that right elbow kind of snaps back, and oftentimes the last feeling to come back is in your fingers and your ability to squeeze the ball.
Well, I'd say right now, while they hope that he comes back, a pretty good plan.
9mm pistol. Pistol ammo. 9mm pistol. Revolver ammo. 6. Loaded. 12. Reserve.
That brings up second down.
Get these defensive ends to chase that toss action to McCaffrey. He does a great job making Josh Johnson get depth. He never allows him to break contain in the pocket. I like though that he's using those early downs.
Hellcat. 2. Rick. Southpaw. 2.
Gives his quarterback a chance to get some completions.
Pump shotgun. Shotgun Hellcat. 2. Pump shotgun. Hunting rifle. Rifle ammo. 1. Loaded. 6. Reserve. Hunting rifle. Rifle ammo. 1. Loaded. 6. Reserve. Hunting rifle. Hunting rifle. Shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 3. Loaded. 5. Reserve.
Well, the defense got a big stand, forcing you to punt from their own end zone, and then it was the Christian McCaffrey drive. Amazing. And with all that's gone on, we are tied at 7 here in Philly.
Hellcat 2.
Wow. This thing's over here. Easy. That's currently on TV. I get your TV. This is weird. I could get weird. Blackbird. I guess I could get crazy. What's going on, Jason? What up, Sam? What's on, man? You ever do that? At this point, who doesn't? Yeah. Who doesn't at this point?
Priority crafting menu. You have alpha, smoke bomb, mania, shift, Molotov, shift, inventory full, recipe requires, find it.
Careful. Call me.
International flavors also different. Original chicken so magnificent. There is really no equivalent. Arrival of all three. Have it your way. The GMC Sierra with hands-free driving offers the most advanced and luxurious pickup in its class. Yeah, it rocks.
Crafting, health kit, missing ingredients, Molotov, inventory full, recipe bomb, missing smoke bomb, missing ingredients, you are missing.
She's not done. Want more stats? Just ask Siri, who leads the league in rushing touchdowns.
Welcome back to the NFC Championship game presented by Intuit TurboTax. We're all tied at 7 here in this first half. Christian McCaffrey's been his show since Brock Purdy got hurt. You know, he's getting the ball. He's delivered an epic touchdown run moments ago from 23 yards out.
Please don't kill me, man. Please, here we go.
8:29 to go here from South Philly.
Come on down.
And Scotland taking a knee. Greg, that was an insane play.
Yeah, you're going to see Marcus Epps, number 22, the safety. They've got to dig him out with the receiver, Jennings, but they never get him. I mean, this is a tackle for no gain. McCaffrey jumps over him, makes Slay miss, takes a big shot, and then still scores. I mean, it's just a remarkable run. Nobody happier in this building than Brock Purdy coming over and understanding it's going to take a lot of guys to step up. Anytime you have your fourth string quarterback in there, they're going to need their stars to perform. That's what McCaffrey
About something. Stand on your size.
And you think about what they did on the opening drive. They go right down the field.
Emergency zone.
They scored a touchdown to Sanders' 6-yard run. Since then, 3 drives, 13 total yards, 3 punts. It's changed.
Yeah, DeVico Ryan's been, told us when we had a chance to visit with him this week that even if the game starts out a little slow for us, even if Philadelphia makes their fair share of plays, we got to just keep playing.
Yeah, the safety zone.
Make this team play as
You know how to switch it off.
We're going to continue to make adjustments in our fronts and our coverages.
Carolina Panthers.
Sanders right at the gut, runs into the fungo, and a brick wall. It's going to be short of first down. Kinlaw there as well. They'll bring him a 3rd down and short, where Philly's just 1 of 5 today on 3rd down.
And it's typically an area where Philadelphia
Realizing they made a mistake letting him go.
3rd and 5 and unders because of the element Jalen Hurts brings, not only as a designed runner, the zone read, the quarterback counter, but also in some of the drop back game we mentioned earlier. You don't rush.
Wonder how the Panthers organization.
Drop back pass, you cover. He'll pick up the first down with his legs.
3rd and 2. It is Hurts. With a nice move and a spin, and he is going to be short. Samson Ebagon sniffed that one out. Now the Eagles are aggressive. They go for these quarterback sneaks a lot. Do they go here? Here's the play.
Great job here. It's the same play we saw Nick Bosa blow up almost for the safety in the first quarter. And Nick Sirianni.
Damn, those were some good times.
That quarterback sneak is what they've been known for. They pack everybody in, but we've seen in recent weeks they do have some counters off of him, and this looks like sneak.
It is sneak. It hurts. Surges forward for a first down. They do it better than anyone in the league. You know it's coming. Also, I'm wondering how Carolina is doing
the 3rd down call.
Watching.
Jason Kelsey, the center. He's like a rugby scrum. He's getting his neck almost locked in inside the defensive lineman. It's remarkable. Watch 62. Kelsey just takes the whole defensive line on a ride. But go back to the 3rd down. The zone read keep. You're only running that on 3rd if you've already told yourself, we get it to 4th and short. There's no question. We're going for it.
Mercy throw. On time. Sanders in the backfield. Catches but tackled immediately by Talanoa Hufanga. Rihanna returns at the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 halftime show February the 12th. Coming your way on Fox. Look forward to that. 5.5 to go in this first half. Eagles trying to put together another drive. Offense has been quiet. Hurts. I haven't seen him really with the run game. 4 carries, -2 yards. He's usually such a threat.
Look how tight these corners are. Expect at some point they're going to take a shot.
There's a shot. Devontae Smith, good coverage. Incomplete for Darius Ward. Great coverage and knocked it away.
You want to get up and challenge these receivers. All right, Philly's saying, all right, I got 2 of them. Devontae Smith trying to get on top of Darius Ward. That is a remarkable job playing the ball there by Ward. Same thing on the other side. Commodore Lenore up against A.J. Brown, the big free agent addition this year. And Devontae Smith tries to go up and high point it, but Eagle Rines is going to continue to challenge these wide receivers, and Jalen Hurts cannot be afraid to push it down the field, and he has not been all year.
Let's go. Hurts launch over the middle. Oh, it's intercepted. There's a flag. Jimmy Ward had a chance, and now the penalty. The Eagles signaling it's on San Francisco, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, Jimmy Ward, he spun A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown was in the slot. He kind of spun him in a circle. You see him right here. He's trying to work a little inside. Little slant chair out. He just kind of bear hugs him, and it's pretty obvious.
Back to your thing, Ellie.
On it. Jay is stuck. Hold on. There.
He's saying that some of the conversation was initiated by A.J. Brown, but I think that one's pretty clear. He had his arms wrapped around his waist.
Not so quick to Kyle Shanahan, but it is the call. The Eagles continue to drive. First down. Pass going motion. Hurts rolling that way. Stepping back. Play is blown up. It looked like he wanted to go back the other way to set up a screen.
He absolutely did. He was trying to throw that ball all the way on a wheel, backside up the sideline, but it was the pressure up front. Take a look in pregame.
Help me open this.
You see here, there's
Here.
A.J. Brown.
I got it.
Those were the 2 guys involved in that last matchup on the PLX. So we'll keep an eye. Anytime they put A.J. Brown in the slot, he's going to have number 1, Jimmy Ward, lined up on him.
Right now, Brown is behind your screen against Furious. Looks that way, not there. Gets away. Flag one. Well played by San Francisco.
Let's do this.
Harry Hiner at the end of the play made the tackle.
Pump shotgun. Available upgrades. Reload speed. Recoil. Boom. Available upgrades. Lost pump shotgun. Available upgrades. Reload speed. Recoil. Reload speed. Practical. Allows range. Not recoil. Practical. Decreases the kick's capacity. Practical. Let fire rate. Not enough weapon tools. Capacity. Range. Reload speed. Practical. Allows you to reload the
Number 96, he clearly has that right hand in the face mask.
reload speed. Not enough weapon tools. Pump shotgun. Has no
There we go. Making it hard for him to escape. The hands to the face gives him an automatic first down.
And another penalty. That time the Eagles moved.
You have 30 supplements. Press touchpad button. Crafting. Collectible. Upgrades. Next help. Listen. Crafting speed 2. Help kit speed 1. Learnable. Increases healing weapon swing. Help craft. Listen mode distance 2. Learnable. Listen mode distance 3. To open the upgrades menu.
Busy couple of days, huh? No food, no pair of shoes. Let's go. Nothing you could have done.
It's just
Rich.
It's a great move. And another dive down near the 45. It's going to be about 2 yards short of a first down. Good move by Gainwell to get around Greenlaw to pick up 9.
Yeah, a really nice job there before the snap by Jalen Hurts. Both Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner were walked up in those A-gaps. We saw earlier in the game, Dre Greenlaw come unblocked up the middle. That time, they all bailed out to a deep zone. They find themselves again, most likely 4-down territory. They know they've got 2 downs to pick up this first.
At least they finally killed that couple. There's been an army in that couple.
Take a look at the work by the inside. The offensive line, Sayamalu, he said he jumped off sides on first down. Well, he came back with a vengeance there. Gainwell runs right behind him. Convert that third short.
11th play on this drive. Gainwell again. Gainwell inside the 30. And then met at the 25 and flipped out of bounds there. But Kenneth Gainwell, his first throw, 100-yard game last week with a biggie there of 17.
Watch Fred Warner. He doesn't go because he's thinking it's RPO. That's the best linebacker in the league. Look, he's standing still. That's what this offense does. These defenses, 4 or 5 linebackers.
He's so scared of us.
Son of a
Just saying, it's good having you on my side. That was a compliment.
Okay.
Boogeyman. The thing that comes for your kids when you're not paying attention. It's better online now. Rated PG-13 and in theaters June 2nd.
This February, Michelob Ultra is taking over the big game. Get Ultra delivered now.
So fine.
Einstein?
My net worth went into a black hole.
You tried to save a buck on it?
I got what I paid for. Not so smart.
Nah, you're still a genius. But there's a smarter way to save. Switch to Verizon and get a new iPhone 14 Pro and Apple Watch on them.
Yep, right now get iPhone 14 Pro and Apple Watch SE on us. That's a value of up to $1,200.
Eureka! I'm switching.
You're pretty spry.
The network you deserve, the savings you want. Verizon.
Options.
3 guesses why we're here.
X button. Select. Circle button.
I'm
Back.
led to believe this job was mostly dogs.
What do you weigh? 140? Have no chance of me. I'm 160.
What I'm telling him, your real wife be scary?
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Can we please
Period. Jose is really good friends with Jim.
Joe McHale, Animal Control. Premieres February 16th.
And they know how to fucking party.
Not Texas moment of the week.
LOL, it's hilarious.
Victory over the Giants. Running back Kenneth Gainwell picked up key blocks by tackle Jordan Mailata and receiver Zach Pascal on a 35.
They're all really great people.
Sealed the win. A play made possible by thinking about football and not taxes. Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who'll do them for you so you can do more football.
There's a lot of championship game experience there.
X button. Select. Circle button. Back. Difficulty. X button. Select. Join options.
7-7 game. Eagles putting together a good drive here. 12th play of it. Sanders nearly tripped up for a big loss. Leonard chasing him and walked on. There's nowhere to go for Miles Sanders.
You gotta show someone.
Joel, you gotta have one on second floor, right there.
He's the Reed player. He's who
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is looking at. He thought he crashed enough to allow Miles Sanders. So they got Nick Bosa playing it. All right, he breaks that tackle, but the delay that it causes allows Fred Warner, who's the scrape player, he's assigned to Miles Sanders and buys him that extra second to string that ball out wide and force him to go out of bounds.
Crafting. Health kit. Missing Molotov. Invent bomb. Missing ingredient. Smoke bomb. Missing ingredients. You are missed health kit. Missing ingredient.
And now, who's the penalty on? They signal it's on San Francisco again. Wow, that'll be the third of this drive on their defense.
And the penalties have just been backbreaking. The defensive line is doing a great job. We saw the hands to the face earlier.
They probably got the guy and his girl.
Legal contact, defense.
Whoever was in that pickup truck.
And they call on Travarius Moore at the corner. He's lined up on the tight end, Dallas Goedert. See that left arm? That's probably what the official sees, don't you think, Mike? That left arm right
Well, just go check with the guys down the street.
running that out-breaking route.
And even if the left arm wasn't there, he rode him beyond 5 yards with the quarterback in the pocket, so it becomes illegal contact.
So they move it down to the 18. Hurts. Sanders getting a block from Johnson over the Greenlaw. Great tackle.
I mean, the speed of Dre Greenlaw. This, again, another time we thought Miles Sanders was going to be able to circle the defense. Watch the inside-out pursuit. He avoids the block from Kelsey and then just outruns Lane Johnson. And we saw Fred Warner do it earlier. These are two of the premier linebackers in the entire league. Let's see why.
Second down and 5. Sanders gets it left side. Big run. And a touchdown for Sanders. He's second.
That's the drive they needed. Watch Jason Kelsey. He almost turns into a fullback. He has Dre Greenlaw. That's a 300-pound fullback. Dre Greenlaw runs around and then he's supposed to force that ball back up inside. But that's easier said than done when one of the best centers of all time, one of the best pullers, and the way they're able to use these offensive linemen out of space is hard to defend.
Handling it with the extra point up and good. So for the second time today,
Now that you've moved back home, I have a resume here. Your mom has made it her job to find you a job. Any job. I'm going to give you his resume. Do you need something more related to your skills and interests?
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do.
When your resume is on Indeed, you get matched with relevant jobs that fit your requirements.
Where do you get your persistence from?
So everyone else can go back to minding their own business.
Page load, wrong page. Snickers satisfies. If your home practice online, H&R Block, tax season feels just as good as well as other seasons, like football season.
Civil returns file free. That is just good taxes right there.
Upload last year's TurboTax return, switch to H&R Block.
New customers get our best deals on all smartphones.
That's right. We're a marketing customer. No problem. Hey, Kim. Same deal. Yeah. It's kind of our thing.
What if I'm new to AT&T?
Kim.
Nice.
But what about for existing customers?
L2 button. Zoom.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone. Get up to $1,000 off on our most popular smartphone.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Critics agree. The Clash is a hit. Get ready for the sequel. It's take two from NASCAR's best. A race you have to see to believe. The Clash in the Coliseum next Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
Well, Kyle Shanahan was working John Hussey, the referee today, and just trying to get some calls. 3 defensive calls on the 49ers on that drive. Helped the touchdown.
Arrow. 0. Come shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 4. Loaded. 8. Team outhouse. 2.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting.
Healthcare. 2.
Quarterback Josh Johnson, about a minute 30, but Philadelphia still can stop the clock 2 times. So you your defense just came off the field after a long scoring drive. Do you want to rush down the field, have a couple of incompletions, stop the clock, and give the ball back to Jalen Hurts to try to steal a possession going into halftime? This first down call will tell us exactly how aggressive Kyle Shanahan wants to be.
Johnson's going to throw it. That's pretty aggressive. And inside Samuel, who has a first down. Man, I think there's her answer.
Yeah, and then the rule is once you get your first down, now you go fast. You'll see they're going to pick their tempo up. The first down play sets the tone for a 2-minute drive.
Ball is bobbled, and it's on the ground. Who's going to get it?
He just dropped it.
I mean, that was a good step. The Eagles have it.
Smoke bombs can stun multiple enemies in an area. X button. Continue. All 1 button. Next.
Trying to get his eyes on his progression, and instead of just falling on it, kind of fumbles it around. He gets kicked, and Hassan Reddick's able to wrestle it free. And that is the worst case. That is a nightmare for the San Francisco 49ers going into halftime.
Not much, just watching the game. You?
On to 30. Went half a run, a couple sacks, forced fumble, and a fumble recovery now.
A quarterback that can score. A quarterback that can score, but if you don't have a quarterback, then you really need the defense.
Quickly over the middle, Scott Goddard who makes the catch. Goddard's going to pick up 5 down to the 25.
Yeah, you'll see Philadelphia, they'll get on the ball here. There'll be a little bit of a mix of urgency. Plenty of time, just under 1 minute. Still have 2 timeouts. You can throw the ball anywhere you want in the field to play.
Going to throw it out to Goddard with a couple blocks. Dallas Goddard flips over, shoulder down, and it looks like he's got the first down. With 41 seconds ago, not taking the timeout, they've got 2.
Plenty of time to get your best ball in. You don't have to feel like you need to go to your 2-minute offense where you have a limited play sheet.
I'll be able to hop on at 5.
There's a penalty at the end. There's a face mask, I believe, on Greenlaw. Oh, the defensive penalties just killing the 49ers.
Yeah, Greenlaw does a great job. He's forcing Boston Scott out of bounds. You can clearly see that left hand grab his face mask right in front of the official, and you see Nick Sirianni, he's calling for it before the flag comes out. It was pretty clear, and D'Amico Ryan's goes.
Face mask. Defense, number 57. The Ryan behind the line, so we enforce that 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Correction, half the distance, first down. Thank you.
49ers were about middle of the pack as a penalized.
I can at 5.
It's been a big story in this first half. There's 6 to the half, and now the Eagles in business with a 1st and goal. 21 seconds to go, 2 timeouts, so they can do whatever they want here.
Yeah, the timeouts allows them to continue to activate Jalen Hurts as a runner if the offensive coordinator Shane Steichen chooses to.
Hurts going to give it to Scott. Placing around the edge. Scott is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah, so Nick Bosa, he's the unblocked player of this zone read, and for whatever reason, he decides to go inside. He's got to force that edge. You see Philadelphia, they're lining up to go for 2 here. Maybe try to make them jump off sides. Get this ball down to the 1, knowing they have those 2 timeouts. You're going to see Nick Sirianni, they couldn't get it communicated. So Nick Sirianni knows he has those 2 timeouts in his pocket. So what they do is they line the offense up, try to go a double, a hard count. If they jump, now you can go for 2 because the ball would be on the 1-yard line. And then you always can use your timeout. But now they have to line up for an extra point, KD, because you can't use back-to-back timeouts. So their plan of using their offense to try to cut this half the distance to the goal now. Yeah, they had 12 men on the field. You can see he's mad.
I mean, he lost his gum.
He lost his mind. He lost his gum.
Meanwhile, the Eagles have 3 rushing touchdowns. So the angle, Scott clearly snuck in there inside the pylon. 2 scores in a minute 20 for them. And the most rushing touchdowns in a single season all time now, tied with the Yellow Jackets. You know it's been a long time. Unbelievable. 3 here today. And Elliott is up and good.
There you go. Put down those wings and listen up. 2 weeks from tonight, Let's Have a Chef is coming into your living room. Here on Fox. Don't be a donor. Make sure you watch.
Well, I mean, just think about this. 49ers have the ball, 3 timeouts. They're aggressive. They hit a pass to Deebo Samuel. Looks like they're on their way to start a good drive. And then just a bobble and a snap by Josh Johnson. Reddick recovered, and then Boston Scott sprinting to the edge.
Gone at the Wolf.
There's another one.
It's in bounds for the third rushing touchdown today. And now Josh Johnson, who certainly didn't
This is
expect to be
everywhere.
playing today. And with quarterback
So this. Before you ask me.
We totally got it again?
Nobody gets gutted. It's a young team.
I dragged you to see it.
I don't know. Let's just stay focused, all right?
Defensive penalties lead to the long scoring drive, and as you just saw, giving the ball back to Philly. That's what we talked about based on how aggressive did they want to be on that 2-minute drive. Worst case scenario is that Philadelphia gets another possession, and that's exactly what happened after the turnover.
Let's go through the alley. Sorry, just keep it out.
All these teams are so good in the top two games. They're also not used to playing from behind. The highest percentage of time spent in the league. Plus these, the Eagles are a little bit ahead of the 49ers. The 49ers are going to be trailing with Josh Johnson at quarterback with Purdy injury to the old ball. We'll see if he can come back in the second half.
That's just still good.
Right now, it doesn't appear like he will. So that return has him take a shot here. 10 seconds to go. Pressure on Johnson. 5 seconds to go. Dominican Sue had some pressure there.
Yeah, I'd like to see Josh Johnson. He's got 3 timeouts. You can throw this ball in the middle of the field. There was nobody. Across the middle of the field. That's one of these scenarios that you practice. Every man said Jennings is going to come in the nobody on him. Josh Johnson floods. You practice that. It's mandatory. Get there. When you catch it, you have to clear yourself down, take a timeout. Give yourself another chance to get into maybe a long field goal attempt. He doesn't see it.
Second to go. Kicker outside the city. It's a couple of blocks. Breaks the tackle. Savior put it in the ground, and that will officially end this first half. And the Eagles will go into the break again with a late turnover and score of 21-7. The first half stats brought to you by GNC. Every yard hard by in this one. Eagles scored on the opening drive. They scored on their last drive. And the 2 turnovers. Huge in this game.
That's just the corner. Take it easy.
GMC Sierra Heavy Duty Premium. Still up to GMC with 3.9% APR for 5 years on Sierra Heavy Duty tires. Our professional grade GMC.
Some shotgun. Shot the Brit Molotov. 3.
What I'm doing is putting a dent in that damn thing.
There's something about those blue skies, high peaks, and high speed, all coming together. And it'll be here sooner than you think.
Looks delicious.
Low E has hurt my ability to perform.
He hasn't been able to make the bed in years.
Now there's
Last of Us Part 1.
January 31st. Join Planet Fitness for
Truck.
$10 a month. Cancel anytime and find your big fitness energy in a clean and spacious, judgment-free zone with tons of equipment to get you energized. Simply join through the 3 p.m. hour. $1 down, $10 a month.
Hey guys.
Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 31st.
An official fitness center of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Spectrum just launched Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected. Why did you switch? Spectrum Internet download speeds in the nation.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile? It's a super reliable service coast to coast. Switch to Spectrum One. The internet. One free month.
I have to shoot you. Okay, wait.
Welcome to the variety
And the Philadelphia Eagles lead the NFC Championship game 21-7 at halftime.
Cognitive function blocked.
Since that time, TP, it's really been the Philadelphia team.
This is just so unfortunate when he's trying to go through with his arm. They caught him on his forearm. The elbow goes forward. Obviously, what we're hearing is it's a nerve. So if it's a nerve, what's happens all the way, it burns all the way down to the hand. You can't feel your finger. It will come back. More likely not than that.
So, it sounds like it's eliminated. You still like the season they did here. Yeah, 16 sacks during the year. You have to figure out how are we going to deal with him. They chose quickly.
Pump shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 1. Loaded. 13. Reserve.
Strip sack hits the elbow, changes the trajectory of the game, and then again, you try to block, you try to focus on Reddick, 16 sacks of the year. With a wide receiver and tight end who plays game across the formation, once again, second sack in the game. Hassan Reddick has been doing this all year. You know, Jimmy, Joe Johnson's the coordinator.
Some kind of military equipment. Stay there.
Pump shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 3. Loaded. 11. Reserve.
You're good, Bronson.
Crafting. Health kit. Ink smoke bomb. Crafted smoke bomb. Craftable. Recipe requires sugar. Bomb. Craftable. Recipe requires. You now have Molotov. Missing in smoke bomb. Missing in.
And the most tech-advanced engine in its class. You can pack more action into every drive. And leave basic behind.
Pump shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 3. Loaded. 11. Reserve.
Get below 239 per payments or 2.59% financing for 36 months on Ultima. All new season of the Masked Singer premieres Wednesday, February 15th on Fox.
All right, Pro Bowl games. Winning coach gets brother bragging rights for a year.
I like it because the big game this year is flag football, and the NFC is definitely better.
The AFC is better than dodgeball.
Better golf.
Balloon toss is all of us. And we have bigger brains.
We have better hair.
All loves AFC. Emma, it's
calls me every morning.
Oh, see you live.
She don't want to talk to you. Yeah. That's one of these packages. Let's do it here.
We're okay.
We're okay. Take it serious. Leave him alone.
Well, Mike,
Easy,
we're go ahead. I'll
Just
start
take it easy.
with you.
It's all right.
It's all right. You are in this building.
Not the bad guys.
Moments from kickoff.
Lower
How
it.
do you make sure you guys back it up?
We just gotta go out and execute. It's not gonna be easy. This is a great team we're going against.
Man,
We
give me
made
a
step
break.
this year in this situation. So
Junior.
we know it's his stake, but we got the guys in the locker room. They have the
Yeah,
business.
I thought you would want to do it too.
Thanks so much. Good luck tonight. Back to the
That's all you.
Phillies.
You haven't noticed they don't keep
The Cincinnati Bengals defense has been playing.
Violate
They
finish.
held Broncos to
You're bleeding.
the best score all year last week. And if Travis Kelce does not play,
Henry.
to rattle Mahomes
Sam.
without a safety valve. So
They
we're
cut
gonna
Cut your name was Joel.
Is it going to be
Ellen.
Juju Smith-Schuster?
How
many
Is it
were
going to be Jared
They're all
Goff?
They're all dead.
We will see
You're
later.
gonna know that.
All right, Gronk mentioned that because Jay reported in the preview
What
A bunch of us. It's gonna have a brilliant ideas in the city. Look for surprise. Those fuckers that ambushed us. Scattered us. Now it's all about getting out of this shithole.
We can help each other.
Ellie.
Safety in numbers and all that.
She's right. Could help each other.
We
We gotta hide not too far from here. Be safer if you chat there.
911 Lone Star, all new Tuesday at 8, 7 Central.
Take us there.
Follow me.
Follow me. Sorry about the gun thing.
Don't worry. I would probably do the same thing.
Hold on.
Yeah, the military banned the zone. That's why we left. Place probably looks like just one room. You gotta be careful. You're right next to one of the lookout areas.
Just download the free MyQ app today.
Just you and your dog.
We're not really
I promised someone I'd look at. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Orthopedic surgery.
Solve the point.
Procedures means more expertise and superior outcomes.
Wait.
We're one of the
Be quiet.
best training
Get away from the window.
surgery and top 50 in the nation for orthopedic surgery. Tampa General Hospital. Other hospitals practice this. We define
Man, that fucking truck. It's been hounding us since we got in this thing. Sam, what are you doing? Nothing. Really? My backpack is practically empty. What's the rule about taking stuff? It wasn't not the rule. What is it? You don't take over everything. That's right. Come on.
turns out it's actually.
Or is this place? We're close. Real close.
Any questions?
At Wells Fargo, direct deposits come up to 2 days early with early payday. What if everything came 2 days early?
Have a good weekend. All right, thanks. Have a good weekend.
See you Monday.
What'd you find? Nothing. Stay with me.
Like someone was up there, but they're long gone.
When it comes to
So
payday,
where are the others?
you can with
They
Wells
wanted to
Fargo.
give it another once over. They didn't miss it.
All right.
Good night out over there.
Shit.
Kids over there. Down the perimeter, and you worried about sauce. It's all about the sauce. Oh, yeah, so Rick. We gotta run.
Rick, zero, Molotov, 2, practical.
Well, let's get on with it.
Revolver ammo, 2, loaded, 12,
Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Speak with an expert who'll do it for you. So you can establish more football.
future stars to show up. McCaffrey's put the team
Come on.
up on this truck.
Today's game will brought to you by Progressive. 21-7 Eagles. We start the second half. 49ers wait the football. Greg Olsen on Kevin's work card. With Brock Purdy's injury, they're on the fourth quarterback now. It's Josh Johnson. They're down 2 scores. How do they navigate this and try to get back to this game?
What Shanahan has to do as the play caller is try to stay as true to the original plan coming into today. Treat this second half like starting 0-0. And as daunting as that seems, finding yourself down 14, what you don't want to do is turn this into a drop-back game. Play right into the hands of this
Revolver ammo. Pump shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 3. Loaded. 11. Reserve.
Look at that, man! To what that plan was.
Crazy 49ers.
Trying to take a break. I ran into halftime with head coach Kyle Shanahan, and I asked him if he will be able to return at halftime. He said it sounds like a no. We haven't been told officially from the 49ers it's so questionable with an elbow. What's key? He said stop turning the ball over. They did it twice in the first half. We've been executing our plays, just hold on to the ball, and as you can imagine, those penalties on the defensive side, he definitely addressed.
To the store. I'm sure it's safe. It's supposed to. You don't want to kill me. Once you get back, kill one of them. You don't miss it now. Everybody through.
Well, Kevin, Nick Sirianni really pleased defensively. He said his coaching staff gathered about
Back here.
key adjustments with the fact that Josh Johnson
So,
quarterback.
oh,
Me?
What's in? How are you? Same.
With Brock Purdy. Offensively, really pleased with their ability to run the ball. They said it open. They get some shots down the field. Message to the team, our weapon is one. Finish these 30 minutes and get to the next game.
Second and long. Hargrave with some pressure. Johnson runs away. It's incomplete. There's the pressure Tom talked about. 3 sacks in Philadelphia. Now third and long.
Take a look here. You're going to see George Kittle. He's going to go in motion, and they just drop him. You see he's waving his hands. He's doing jumping jacks. But as you mentioned, that front, that pressure from Philadelphia just speeds up the quarterback so fast.
Here we are.
Pressure coming. Johnson looks for fly. He's got a completion in there. Is Kittle makes the catch. And a first down for the 49ers.
You want to see
Welcome to my office.
In route running, this is called a spin dig. It looks like he's going to
How long have you guys been hung up
You
in?
see the cornerback, James
Every
Bradbury,
day.
trying to jump it.
We found a
He
bit
does
of
a
food
little
though.
whirly bird, sticks that left foot in the ground and works out. And nobody has more fun
Blueberries.
playing
Down
football
the
than
stash.
Kittle.
You want some?
His
No.
team needed to play, and
Remember, relax. We're safe.
Longest pass play by the 49ers today. 22
What
yards.
left?
On a 3rd and 13.
The way for the right opportunity. Okay. Here. Check this out.
Clock winding down, and there's flags everywhere.
These sons of bitches.
Got to let me know how it is.
That's a 3rd
Come night
Johnson's
time.
coming in.
Skeleton.
they're having trouble. You can see Josh
Sunset.
Johnson. He sits to the sideline.
What's going on? See right next. That could work. No, it'll work.
Okay, what's here?
But you guys know how we're going to Philly for the SC Championship weeks tomorrow. My sister, seriously, then my dad's mad because we had to stay in West instead of coming up tonight. We're not going on a red eye tonight. We're not sleeping tonight. Dad, you should be happy. You're watching your daughter cheer. I don't want to go to Philly. No, you guys know how we're going to Philly. So I'm actually sitting at home right now. What, baby? Yes, we're going somewhere in just a minute. We're going to Cookout. Anyway, I'm sitting here trying to get sick. But I'm glad I saw this comment before I went. It's the perfect time to show y'all what
what I'm going to be doing. So come with me. I have not cleaned my room. This video was not going to be made, but why not? So I have all of these clothes. All of this is full. This whole thing is full of clothes. And my walk-in closet is completely full of clothes. There's no way to do any of this justice. I've actually gotten rid of over half of my shoes. Yeah, got way too many. Let me show you something else. So this is what I've been working on for the past month. That whole rack is Kinley's that I've been able to put up. This whole rack are clothes that I'm getting rid of. Also, all of this is clothes and a few toys of Kinley's that I'm getting rid of. But all of these boxes put up, all of my clothes that I'm getting rid of. Hold on, there's more. And let's not forget, there's another hamper of clothes there, and I think there's, still more in the dryer. Okay, so this is furniture that I've redone that I need to sell. Just haven't been able to post it.
You're gonna keep popular to the proper poise when you talk to boys, little ways. You're gonna keep popular to the proper.
Sure, where do they turn here? So now Purdy is throwing. Christian McCaffrey is changing helmets.
Poise when you talk to boys, little ways. You're gonna keep popular to the proper.
Now, if you're Philadelphia, you're getting up and challenging the receivers. Until he proves he can throw the ball far down the field, there's no need to play back. You're selling out run, and you're playing up in their face and daring Brock Purdy to push this ball down the field. Going to give to McCaffrey right up the middle, and he's tackled well short by T.J. Edwards. And you wonder if Purdy's able to throw, or they just hand it off and they'll figure it out on the sidelines now.
There you go, Kyle Shanahan's one of the best offensive minds in the game. I just, at some point, you just run out of options. At some point, the clock that you're dealt, you just can't make a hand. And I think right now, this future, this game for San Francisco,
Just trying to form. How's it looking out there? Go down center infected. My side of those tourists. That moves.
Eagles take over. 21-7 their lead here in this third quarter after the 39-yard punt.
To you, it may just be an elevator. You're going to love it. But for a young homeowner becoming their parents, it's a learning opportunity.
Come on in. The more the merrier. Paris, huh? Bonjour. We got any out-of-towners in the elevator?
No. It's not easy.
10th floor, huh? Must be a heck of a...
Okay. See how everyone else is facing this way?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you book that auto with us.
Okay, that was terrible. Okay, let's hang back. We're going to try that again.
When cold symptoms keep you up, try Vicks NyQuil Severe. Just one dose starts to relieve 9 of the worst cold and flu symptoms. They'll take you from 9 to 9. From Max Strength Nighttime Relief, NyQuil Severe. The nighttime relief.
Not bad.
That sizzle, that's the soundtrack of Chipotle.
The soundtrack of Chipotle?
Oh, yeah. You come in, you're going to be hearing that sizzle. That's how you know that we always have fresh food.
Me too.
What does it stand for?
Exactly. I know everything about my new furniture business. Well, everything except the whole business.
I was like, God damn. North Carolina's an idiot right now.
No problem. Success starts with Intuit QuickBooks, proud sponsor of the NFL.
Hold on. There it is. There.
treatment for COVID-19. Could it be right for you? If you have a high risk factor, like being over 50, heart disease, diabetes, asthma, or smoking, and you test positive, don't wait. Ask your provider about oral treatment right away.
Welcome back to the NFC Championship, presented by Intuit TurboTax. We're here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Aerials coverage today provided by Tubi. And it's been a wild game and not so great for the 49ers. And now Josh Johnson, the fourth quarterback of the year, second in this league.
Look down there.
Christian McCaffrey seemingly is going to be quarterback. Josh Johnson.
Yeah, and it's just like most injuries to the both opportunities, the guy's throw, defensive player attacks the hand. This guy's just tall,
Get him!
he was looking at the play sheet.
That's it!
All right. We did it. We'll find out. It's just your options become really limited. He's looking at the play sheet right there, right? Who knows? Right now, 3rd and 7, Eagles trying to add to their lead.
They see redirecting this protection with these two linebackers up tight.
Blitz coming. It's blocked. Hurts taking a shot. A.J. Brown well covered by Trevarius Ward, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Great job by Ward of this 49ers defense to hang in there on that series.
Yeah, the first half, he was up and run with Devontae Smith, and he holds up this time. It's a little sluggo, a little slick and to see if he can just get that grip strength, settle that elbow down. See if he can come in and play.
Hey, they're over here!
Come on, everyone. Options. Xbox, select, circle button, back.
Dude, they got no quarterbacks.
Why are there 2 extra seats? Are we getting a dog? A Great Dane? 2 Great Danes. I know. Giant Uncle Dane and his giant beard. Maybe a dragon. Dragons are boring.
Keep your eyes open. We ain't out of this mess yet. Let's check it out.
I'll be on the side.
We're good. Sam, let's go. All right, kid, come on. There you go. Come on. Oh, shit. Hurry. Hey! I'm sorry. We're leaving.
What? Push it!
Hey, now!
What the fuck, Henry?
One more try. Push it.
We stick together.
Shotgun ammo. 4, loaded. 7, reserved.
Get all for it delivered now.
Spread out. Like I'm through here.
Rick, 0.
We're not the same thing for anyone, but we're something for everyone. packing, shipping, printing, and more. We're the one-stop shop. Used to business be unstoppable stores. PS5.
Oh shit, you see that?
Help small business champions be unstoppable.
Let's give you a sense of what's going on over here on the 49ers sideline. As you look at Brock Purdy, George Kittle, he's almost working like a coach over here. He is just trying to get Brock Purdy to warm up, get going, and then here's it. As they were in the huddle, he's got Brock smiling, and this is all your boy, Greg. This is Kittle screaming.
Search the area.
Looking over the offensive line to get him to loosen up because Trent Williams was frustrated. And he just starts to step up.
Kittle's the man for that job.
Hold on, brother.
It's Kittle. Second and long. Look, I think Kyle Shanahan needs to find out once and for all, is Brock Purdy capable of standing there and throwing the ball? Because if he's not, they need to know now. Because as you mentioned, there's a long way to go here. There is an argument to be made, especially on first and second down. You're better off with Christian McCaffrey in that wildcat quarterback position, where at least the quarterback is a threat to run.
Fucking open it! Go! You're gonna get away! How many bullets do you have left? What choice do we have?
We jump.
No, it's too high, you can't swim. I'll push you up, you run past him. Ellie! Ellie!
Not taxes. Intuit TurboTax. 100% expert guaranteed.
Henry! He's awake!
Relax. Customers can buy more sugar line
See? What I tell you, huh? He's good. Everything's fine.
Now you're
No, Sam's the one who spotted you. These guys are taking the pipes with the water. Henry! Hey!
sudden spikes in overall demand.
He's pissed. He's not gonna do anything. You sure about that? Stop!
Let's create IT systems that
You left us to die out there. No, I'd let you chance of making it. You did. Fine. Get back to the tree. Fritz, sit back.
You didn't do the laundry?
Was that the way around? Did you come back for us?
Treat yourself to a $5 hot buy from KFC.
Are we saying there's a chance that
Damn, that sounds amazing what you just did. And cornbread sounds awesome.
It's fine. I'm okay. Before it's looking really down the spot. The radio tower's on the other side of this cliff. Okay? Place is gonna be full of supplies.
We're gonna be
Or
doing
you're
that
gonna
again
kill
too.
them.
They're actually 400 miles away. I have dated a lot of guys in the city.
Hey, we're gonna search this area. See what we come up with.
She's too pretty to be in a place like this.
That was intense. You cool?
Yeah. Some fun having a good time. Hey, don't worry about it.
Today's Game of Thrones is sponsored by Oppenheimer, the new film from Christopher
I believe in it.
Hey, maybe we can find something in that boat over there.
Yeah.
177th fighter wing with a flyover here in Philadelphia for the game. My prayer got a ride there at the game. He parachuted in. It's amazing. Looks so cool and calm in his suits. 21-7 Eagles in this third quarter in a game that has had a lot of everything. And Hurts going to give it off to
Keep your eyes peeled.
and not much there. So the 49ers during this win streak, they've been first in everything. And you look at what they've done in the second half, 5.5 points per game in the second half is absurd. Also the takeaways, which today favors Philadelphia.
In this second half, to me, that's their only hope. Their hope is that this defense
That's
is
a little bit different in the water.
in store. They're the best in the league, as you see in the second half. But takeaways, getting the ball back on a short field to give a little spark to this struggling offense, seems like the only pattern back.
Hurts going to throw it. Pressure. Roll. Dallas is going to take over. Jalen Hurts sends it to 15 and out to the 16. So really the first time he's taken off today. And this is what we're faced with right now. Eagles up by 2 possessions. But Greg, you're talking about the NFC ranks this year. Number 1 for Philadelphia and all the big plays and all their offense up until rushing was just 4th against number 1 in everything for San Francisco. That's where the game's being decided right this second.
Yeah, it's best first best, and I think right now Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen have a decision to make. You know your opponent's offense is reeling. You know they're potentially operating without a quarterback who can throw the ball down the field. Does it change your approach, your aggressive nature you've had all year on offense?
Third down. Hurts throws far center field. It's caught. Devontae Smith will convert for first down. It's his first catch since that 3rd down play that was controversial. That'll keep the drive moving.
And just a really simple throw and catch. Very soft coverage on the top of the screen.
Second.
From that left side, just a real soft cushion. A lot of space between him and Smith. Pre-snap, that's an easy decision by Jalen Hurts.
Smith handed it off here. Gainwell spinning his way out to the
Did everyone advance back then?
That's 60 yards.
No.
Hey, Ellie. I think we found something.
Yeah, you're fighting human nature, right? Human nature, your gut tells you the only way, the only path back, maybe the easiest path back, I should say.
Hey, I bet this goes all the way through.
Turning it over, some sort of sudden change.
Give me a hand with this. Same time. Let's do it.
Let's hope it goes there. You do okay.
Hey, flashlights out.
To cover your flashlight.
They keep moving over to this right side. Going against Lane Johnson. Been made about him playing through that. After injury, his performance today neutralized.
Which way?
Joe, we should see what's over here.
Alright, we'll check this side out. You got most of the choice.
Nice job there by Jalen to feel that pressure and just buy himself that extra half count that he needed. The ball's a little off target. That is a great catch there by Kenneth Gainwell, and then great run after contact. For a running back out in space, typically you want to put the ball right on that front shoulder pad, and he does a great job reacting to a tough throw.
Hurts on the key, sprinting through the air as he gets up around midfield. Today's Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. Greg, explain to the viewer why the Eagles are running to the weak side of the court.
Because this is RPO-style offense, where the majority of your offensive weapons are. The tight end, the slot
You
receiver.
can get it open. You can cross me through that door. Oh, that is a good grab.
The zone defender, the pass defender that you're identifying is over there covering one of those receivers to the strong side, and that's the defender I'm reading. He bites on the run, I replace him with the pass. He slow plays like Fred Warner did earlier in the game, you give it to the back.
Second down, Hurts going thrown out to the air, and incomplete. Jimmy Newhart. Great coverage on pass to left, time to knock it away. Now third down and 6.
Really nice job here, Jimmy Newhart. Been working in the slot all day. Perfect timing. Contact comes right as the ball comes. He's able to get that left hand. And one of these third downs, San Francisco has to get this pass rush activated. This defense has to come through and make a play. And they got to get as many possessions for their offense as possible, considering the circumstances that they're working with.
Third and 6. Coverage will not go deep. Wes Watkins is knocked away. Another terrific play for sharp Harris Warriors having himself a game.
Oh boy, has he ever. I mean, he was a big free agent acquisition coming over from Kansas City, and he goes stride for stride. And just an unbelievable job. He knows when the wide receiver's eyes open up, that ball's in the air, turns his head around, maintains in phase with his inside arm, and that left hand goes up and high points the ball. He's had a great day no matter who he's matched up with.
Here's Kern. He struggles today. Just barely got that off. There's a penalty flag, though. The Cloud coming up to catch it on the far sideline. Keep in mind it was a 4th down and 6. Jordan Mason, I think, is the one that got Kern, but let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense, number 24. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Mike Pereira, do you like that call?
Yeah, I do. I mean, he hits actually the kicking leg, but he hits him with such force that it caused him to go down like that. It's a discretionary call by the referee, but I think it is rough.
Yeah, so it doesn't always have to be the plant leg. With the force, didn't allow him to land, according to Mike.
Hey, this way. Looks like there's a path up ahead.
These penalties are killing.
Right here.
They are, but you know, it's hard to blame. You understand the circumstances that you're operating with. It's going to take a defensive play, a special teams play, a block punt, a kick, a turnover to try to get back into this game. You can see here again, 24 Mason. It's a great rush.
Can we get out this way?
You heard Mike's explanation, and it's just one of those.
No, there's no way to reach that. Hey, maybe this will lead somewhere.
She got to figure something out.
Jam.
Well, Thursday night for Super Bowl 57, the NFL's brightest stars will be recognized for the best plays and moments from the 2022 season. NFL Honors, Thursday, February 9th at 9 Eastern.
Perfect play call here, right into the mouth of that pressure. You get to see Jalen Hurts. He takes a big shot there. For free safety, but you saw the calling of the safety come off that left edge.
Can't reach it.
Well, it's significant. But when we shoulder injury, when we talked to Hurts the other day, he said, yeah, I'm not 100%. I'm not going to tell you that I am, but at this point of the year, it's go time.
Well, if he's not 100%, I think we all are pretty excited about what that 100% looks like, because he's been fantastic today. And, you know, when you're a running quarterback, the question always comes is, what is the risk reward? And I think when you have a player that you want to activate at the quarterback position as a runner, as long as he's
Henry, give it a shot.
It's worth giving him
All right.
once he becomes
Go have a look.
Keep an
Keep an
eye out.
eye out.
And San Francisco right now is just unraveling. He's clearly out of bounds. Rufunga pushes him in the back. You can imagine this defense right now, just the frustration is building. And it looked like he was going to be tackled by Ebucom right here, 56. He has him. As we said, Hurts is willing to run through contact. He's willing to play running back as a ball carrier. And you can clearly see he's giving himself up out of bounds. Ukonga puts two hands in his back and sends him out of bounds. And just feels like this San Francisco team is feeling a lot of pressure here defensively with everything that's gone on up to this point.
First and goal. Hurts gives it off. Scott still fighting his way and stopped short of the one. Boston Scott has got a touchdown run today. You know, for Hurts, he'd really seen the quarterback runs until this drive. It's kind of got activated on this drive now. 9 carries for 37 yards.
A great mix of smooth running strength. We're lining up for another sneak here.
And that's
Shotgun ammo. 4. Loaded. 10. Reserve.
make a stand there, and it's 3rd and goal.
Score button. While aiming over the other shoulder.
Around the world are rejoicing right now.
So,
you have to imagine there's no chance this is anything other than 4th down territory for this Eagles offense.
Touchdown, Eagles!
L2 button. Zoom. Right stick. Hand. Square button. Read. Circle button. Put away.
Well, you can see this big void right here? That's where Jalen Hurts sees pre-snap, and you see how he tries to just get into that little bit of a wedge? That's all you need. There was bodies across the interior, but he
having horrific flashbacks.
a little crack in that defensive line's alignment, and with the push from his back, it was all he needed.
With the extra point up and good until
It's like watching the Giants game all over again.
penalty on the roughing the kicker and 4 rushing touchdowns for Nick Sirianni's Eagles. Bradley Cooper singing the flag this fly star.
There it is. My dad went EV.
It's electric. Don't be shocked.
L2 button. Zoom. Right stick. Hand. Square button. Read. Circle button. Put away.
It's an app. Drive some cat.
Need VIP parking.
I get it. You think they don't charge fast enough or go far enough.
Up to 80% charge in 18 minutes. Great. Heck, we could go to Mexico.
But EVs aren't going to stop being a thing. Look at the ionic thing.
Maca mushroom crab with happening.
So just make the leap already.
Okay, watch this. I could also make it play nature sounds.
let's go, Willie. Oh, there you go. That's hard.
With up to 360-mile range. When it comes to EVs, we're thinking of every mile.
You know what you normally give to their homes? And thank you for thinking of me. Because when you know what it is, just comes up here. You might get a little more exciting for that engagement ring. She just saw how much they spent on all their land classes. Nobody knows anyone. The situation was so impressive.
Let's see that generator still got introduced.
What's happened?
That's good. Finally, something that you don't have to worry about her eating.
I gotta say, I'm impressed with you too.
Rosamund's by now.
including the postseason. And on that drive particularly, he ran it 5 times, and he waited to that drive to really activate the run game. And I think he
Options. X button. Select. Circle button. Back.
over the 25. With 38 seconds to go in this
What's up with this?
Quarterbacks had 6 penalties the first 2 playoff games combined. They got 9 today. And it is really hurts.
Loaded. 10. Reserve. Parts rows. Important please read. Make sure drawers are locked.
Let's go downstairs to Tom.
Who would stay?
We talked to Nick Sirianni this
I'm not gonna be close. It's just safe.
of just how proud he is of this team and its ability to improve. Sirianni has used his own example in that way. We all remember the infamous introductory press conference.
Shorty, new weapon.
To start out the way that he wanted to. What did he do? He showed clips of that to his team and showed that he needed to get better. And he showed clips of the second press conference as a result as well. Because McCaffrey looking to run is 30 seconds ago. It's interesting. 149 in a deep ball. And Josh Johnson has been ruled officially out. So we don't
You see that?
keep down right now with Purdy.
Yeah.
McCaffrey.
Sorry.
And he was checking the Purdy. He threw that little short pass, but you just don't know if he's able to.
Crafting. Healthkit. Practical. Recipe required. Out you now have. 3. Molotov bomb. Molotov. Practical. Rip off. Practical. Recipe required. Explosive. You now have. 3. Make shift. Molotov healthkit smoke bomb. Missing ingredient. Molotov shift. Molotov. Practical. Recipe you now have. 2.
What? He's on my fantasy football team.
3 melted cheeses, 2 crunchy shells. A different way to game it.
New costumes on The Masked Singer, February 15th on Fox.
Honda inventory is here. Save thousands with 1.9% financing or pay just $249 a month. Honda selection, cars, SUVs, vans, trucks, Honda savings. $449 or $249. Search your local Honda dealer today.
One thing you should really know when you choose Spectrum One is that you're getting a lot of things in one thing. You get fast and reliable Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi with state-of-the-art security, George Washington Tim, and unlimited mode, all working together seamlessly. You know what the best part is?
Some shotgun. Shotgun ammo. 2. Loaded. 10. Reserve.
You missed it, Jason. Spectrum One, internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mode. All for the like to visit a Spectrum store today.
Shorty ammo. 2. Loaded. Reserve.
Well, I guess we know what happened to these people.
Saying that was been really going for a while. All people talk on anymore.
No payments till May. Tons of Hondas are in stock. Make no payments till May. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Help kickstart your morning. Every day. All good day.
They didn't suffer.
Well, they are hoping a party is near 15 minutes from a Super Bowl appearance for the Eagles. 28 8-7. Singing Bon Jovi in the break. They're feeling pretty good with the 49ers. Unfortunate luck. Brock Purdy got hurt early in the game. Josh Johnson ruled out. Purdy's in there, but we don't think he can throw the ball really with the elbow injury. And we start the fourth quarter. And here's McCaffrey. And more penalty flags. McCaffrey still going. Eagles may have jumped there. Greg, I'm assuming if Purdy can throw the ball, I mean, they obviously have to throw the ball right now, and I'm guessing he can't do it.
Yeah, and you have to imagine finding yourself down 28-7 to just continue to line up under center, and just continue to hand the ball off as we've seen. It's a shame for Brock Purdy.
Very cool. I was amazed. It's just like safety years. This.
Yeah, just finishing on that point, it's hard for Brock Purdy. It's hard and frustrating for Kyle Shanahan and this entire 49ers team.
Hey, this thing isn't budget, man. Sam, you stay close to me.
Hey, we gotta fucking move!
You keep him safe, go!
Come back, I'm okay. See if we can find a way out of here.
Now, I don't want to belabor the point, but it needs to be said.
While not aiming, to reload.
Just the sheer fact that they know you're probably not going to drop back and attempt to do it outside of a screen or a quick game, just the advantage it gives to a defense that hasn't really needed much of an advantage all season long. Look how many guys are up here near the ball.
And pick up a first down. Yeah, you're talking about this Eagles defense under the direction of
Celtics, the ball, 3.
In his second year on this Nick Sirianni staff,
the play callers, the coordinators, talking about the star players. I'll tell you what.
When your opponent is on mercy, throw bricks and bottles to distract them. X button. Continue. R1 button. Next.
it's impressive. And sneaking inside the game, handling the ball, just trying to get their playmakers the ball. Earlier today during pregame, Commissioner Roger Goodell and Eagles President Don Smolenski surprising Philadelphia native Joseph Honorado and his son with tickets to the Super Bowl. Joseph, retired youth volunteer football coach, 30 years of service in Northeast Philadelphia. Maybe seeing his hometown Eagles in that game.
At some point, if your only option is just to continue to repeat, that's pretty
Shorty ammo, 0, loaded, 6, reserved.
There's no question. You got nothing to lose. There's no doubt. Any point in the game, this is a go. Let alone when you find yourself down 3 scores in the fourth quarter. It's just a matter of how creative can Kyle Shanahan continue to be in the run game without just turning and giving it to Christian McCaffrey, running into a brick wall every play.
to Samuel. He's buried. Fletcher Cox. Maddox. Eagles take over. They are feeling it in Philadelphia. 28-7.